Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog podcast. Now here's the thing. Because Doctor Who was on TV, my concentration can only split so far, and I start to think, I've already covered that in a podcast. Now, the problem with Unit Nemesis for me was that I loved it, but then I realised what I hadn't actually heard was the release of the 6th Doctor versus the 11th, which when I'm listening to Nemesis I start thinking, is this the story that goes beforehand? So what I thought I'd do is I'd review that first and then come back and do this. But of course, time's ticking and I want to review this because I've got a pile of notes, but more importantly, it was just brilliant and I needed to share my enthusiasm. So what have we got? Well, we've got Unit set on Earth. We've got Osgood, we've got Ingrid Oliver, we've got Gemma Redgrave. We've also got the 11, we've got Harry Sullivan, yeah I know, we've got Ice Warriors, yeah I know, and of course we've got the curator in the world of Tom Baker. That's Tom Baker in a unit story, Harry Sullivan in the same box set, and it's just, so good. Seriously, this series of, I think it's going to be 4 volumes, dealing with Unit versus the 11 or whatever's coming, is great. So, what have we got? Well, the synopsis has an ancient artefact, a stone arch, anachronistically embedded with electronic circuitry, is recovered following a rupture in an undersea trench off the Mull lava group in the northwest Scotland, a geological feature dating from 10 million years ago. Unit's investigations will unlock a link to another world and bring them face to face with a new and powerful threat. This box set is 4 stories long. The first one is The Enemy Beyond by Andrew Smith. Andrew Safe Pair of Hands Smith. In a unit facility beneath Edinburgh Castle, Kate and Osgood work to unlock the mystery of the stone arch, discovered buried in prehistoric rock formation. When the arch takes one of their numbers away to a strange, bleak world, it leads to an encounter with a Time Lord, one with multiple personalities. Soon the 11 is loose on the streets of Edinburgh and plotting to seize the arch from Unit by any means necessary. The synopsis says it all. The 11 is here, there's an arch, it goes somewhere weird, and they have to get people back. This is how modern Unit works, and it's so good. Leading to story number 2, Fire and Ice by John Dorney. When Kate needs Harry Sullivan's help with a threat from the 11, she and Osgood travel to Australia to meet him. Here's with Naomi Cross, more about her in a moment, investigating footage of an apparent UFO crash that turned up on social media. They find themselves caught in the middle of a conflict between ice warriors, and one ice warrior isn't so icy. In fact, he's red hot and getting hotter. Everyone likes the whole Ice Warriors somewhere warm. John Dorney's pulled something out of the hat here and given us a cracking story. Now, we've also got Harry Sullivan, but more importantly, we've got a new character who has apparently travelled with the 4th Doctor, who we, as listeners, have never met. We're experiencing her story arc backwards. This is very, very important, because we're going to end up with a 4th Doctor story, and she's going to be great. Modern Harry Sullivan is brilliant. He was always a man out of time, and now that he's around now, he's always a man out of time. This is going to be superb. I can't wait for those stories. But here we have Harry being Harry. Yes, he is a dinosaur, but he always was. He was a dinosaur when he was at his prime, and that just works. Because of that whole romp around, well, Australia with the Ice Warriors. That leads into a very different story with 11's 11 by Lisa McMullen. A series of jewellery robberies in London and the home counties draws the attention of UNIT when it's discovered some of the stolen gems are alien in origin. The robberies are the work of an organised crime gang led by the East End villain Ava Drake. But Ava has a new ruthless partner. The 11 has promised her riches, and for him the gems are a means to defeat UNIT and regain the Arch. It's great. It's not Ocean's 11, it's the 11's 11. Do you get it? It's that obvious. It's that clever. It just works. Everyone likes a crime-cracking drama. They do a heist movie, and that's what we've got on audio. And it's a Doctor Who-based heist movie. Brilliant. Yes, perhaps the car chases might not be as good on audio, but they might be. I love this. I love the planning, I love the execution, I love every single moment. But of course, the last story is the one you're waiting for, because it's got mad old Uncle Tom in it. The Curator's Gambit, again by Andrew Smith. The Arch is taken to the Undergallery for safekeeping, under the protection of the Curator. When the 11 penetrates the gallery's security, the Curator initiates an emergency plan. He and UNIT play a game of cat and mouse with their pursuers within the Undergallery's original location, Hampton Court Palace. This story is exquisite, and because it's on audio, the visuals are beautiful. Do a bit of research. Find out about Turner's art, the Fighting Temeraire. Just have a look at it. You probably remember it, but the use of the colours, well, let's not spoil anything. The Curator is glorious, and I hope he appears in this story, and indeed, I hope he comes back to Stranded. So, I'll play you the trailer, and decide for yourself, because as far as I'm concerned, this is UNIT the way it should be, the way we've missed it. So until next time, be seeing you.
From Big Finish Productions, Unit Nemesis, Volume 1.
It looks like a stone arch, and it's glowing, giving off this bright light.
Well, at this stage, alien seems likely. A stone arch that gives off a glowing light covered with unrecognised symbols dating from 16 million years ago. Well, it's not human.
Professor Merchant.
Who are you?
Captain Josh Carter, Unit. Well, who the blazes are you?
A castaway. He's right, though. We can be nasty.
Oh, I know just how nasty Time Lords can be.
I think they spotted us!
Yes, I've got that feeling too.
It's another Ice Warrior ship.
Your organization is not known to me.
Which just goes to show how discreet it is.
Jackie! Oh, Osgood!
We're not interested in those baubles. They're yours. Where's our 3? Not now.
Keep your hair on.
Soldiers. Shoot anyone that gets in your way.
Hello.
Who are you?
Allow me to introduce the Curator of the Undergallery.
Have we met? You remind me of someone.
You work for the royal household.
My duties, sir, are concerned with the new National Gallery in Trafalgar Square.
Oh, I'm in heaven. Who are you? Where are you from?
I'm the curator. That's all anyone needs to know. I take care of things.
Big Finish. We love stories.
Well, that sounds promising.
There's a but, and it's a big but.
I hate big butts.
And you cannot lie?
That was the Doctor Who Tin Dog Podcast, available on iTunes, YouTube, Twitter, RSS, Vimeo, and across the internet. Doctor Who and its associated properties are all copyright and trademark of the BBC. No infringement is intended. Why not become a supporter by visiting patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.